What's up, crew? Alex here. Welcome to a new episode of Hotwire, powered by the Next Academy. In each episode, we're going to discuss unique, complex leadership challenges that many of you face in your roles as construction professionals, and potential solutions to explore as you climb the leadership ladder. Today, we're focusing on a critical issue facing electrical contractors: labor shortages. The electrical contracting industry is the backbone of modern construction, responsible for everything from power systems to data networks. But what happens when there aren't enough skilled workers to get the job done? Today's episode unpacks the labor crisis in electrical contracting and explores how leaders can adapt to this growing challenge. Let's set the stage. You are the owner of a medium-sized electrical contracting firm specializing in commercial and industrial projects. You've just signed a multi-year contract for a $150 million hospital expansion. But there's a three-pronged problem we need to analyze. First, skilled electricians are retiring faster than you can replace them. According to a 2022 report by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, 27% of electricians were aged 55 or older, with many retiring within the next decade. Next, new hires are hard to find. Despite offering competitive pay and benefits, your job postings attract fewer qualified candidates. Lastly, training programs aren't producing enough workers. Many of the local apprenticeship programs are at or near capacity, and in their current form, it takes years to train a journeyman electrician. The result? You're facing increased labor costs, missed deadlines, and unhappy clients. And you're not alone. This is a widespread issue. A 2023 survey by the National Electrical Contractors Association revealed that 82% of electrical contractors reported difficulty filling positions. So, what's causing this labor shortage? A lot, unfortunately. But here's a few challenges to consider. Perception issues. The trades are often viewed as less prestigious than other career paths. Demographic shifts. Fewer young people are entering the industry. Technological advancements. The rise of smart systems and renewable energy requires specialized skills, further limiting the pool of qualified workers. So, with that backdrop and facing those challenges, how do you lead your company in such a time? How do you lead through this labor crisis? Let's begin with this premise. We must recognize collectively that this is not an insurmountable problem, even though it oftentimes is portrayed that way. With that optimism as our guiding light, no pun intended, let's discuss 6 potential solutions to not only survive but thrive in this challenging leadership landscape. First, we have to invest in workforce development. To combat labor shortages, many electrical contractors are taking training into their own hands. Miller Electric Company in Jacksonville, Florida, launched a pre-apprenticeship program in 2021 targeting high school seniors. Over 70% of participants joined the company full-time after graduation, significantly reducing their reliance on external hiring. Consider partnering with local high schools, community colleges, and trade schools to create tailored apprenticeship programs. Offer financial incentives like paid tuition or sign-on bonuses to attract candidates. Number 2, embrace technology to improve efficiency. Use building information modeling and prefabrication to minimize on-site labor needs. Prefabricated electrical components can be assembled off-site and installed more efficiently. A 2022 Dodge Construction Network study found that contractors using prefabrication completed projects 20% faster and with 15% fewer labor hours. A third solution that I think is critically important is reframing our industry's image. I like to say, right now someone is telling our story, shaping our narrative. And we have to be the one with the pen, the microphone, or the video camera. The electrical trade needs a rebranding effort to attract younger workers who might not see the industry as innovative or exciting. Rosendin Electric, who's had several employees attend the Next Academy, launched the Think Big campaign in 2022, targeting millennials and Gen Z. Their videos showcasing complex, high-tech projects gained over 1 million views on TikTok and led to a 25% increase in job applications. You need to consider highlighting cutting-edge technologies like smart building systems, renewable energy projects, and electric vehicle infrastructure in your recruitment efforts. Use social media to showcase these projects and feature stories of young electricians thriving in the field. The fourth solution to consider to the labor shortage challenge is creating a retention-first culture. The Gallup numbers on retention continue to be staggering, and not in a good way. Finding new workers is only half the battle. Keeping your current team engaged and motivated is just as critical. You need to focus on competitive compensation, work-life balance, and clear career paths. Implement mentoring programs to pair younger workers with experienced electricians, fostering skill transfer and camaraderie. In 2020, NECA member contractor Hatzel and Bueller introduced flexible scheduling and employee recognition programs. Their employee turnover rate dropped by 30% within 2 years. A fifth and powerful solution to strongly consider is recruiting and training military veterans. Military veterans possess technical skills, discipline, and problem-solving abilities that make them excellent candidates for the electrical trade. However, many veterans struggle to transition into civilian careers due to a lack of awareness about trade opportunities. Consider partnering with veteran transition programs such as Helmets to Hard Hats, Hire Heroes USA, and local Veterans Affairs offices to create specialized training and hiring pathways. In 2019, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, IBEW, and the National Electrical Contractors Association, NECA, expanded their Veterans Electrical Entry Program, VEEP, to provide military members with accelerated training. This initiative helped over 500 veterans transition into electrical careers within 3 years, filling critical workforce gaps. By actively recruiting veterans, electrical contractors can tap into a highly skilled, motivated workforce while providing meaningful career opportunities to those who have served. Lastly, take a look at automating repetitive tasks. Automation isn't about replacing workers, it's about enabling them to focus on more complex tasks. In 2021, Robbins & Morton used robotic total stations for electrical layout on a large healthcare project. This reduced layout time by 50% and minimized errors, saving thousands of labor hours. Look at investing in robotic tools for tasks like wire pulling and conduit bending. These tools reduce the physical strain on workers and free them to focus on tasks requiring real expertise. I think we can all admit, labor shortages are a significant challenge, but with the right strategies, electrical contractors can turn this obstacle into an opportunity to future-proof their businesses. So, let's summarize the key strategies for addressing labor shortages in electrical contracting. Build partnerships with educational institutions to create apprenticeship pipelines. Use technology like BIM, prefabrication, and robotics to maximize efficiency. Rebrand the industry to appeal to younger generations by highlighting innovation. Retain existing talent through a strong workplace culture and mentorship programs. Advocate for recruiting and training military veterans. And finally, automate repetitive tasks to reduce labor dependency and enhance productivity. The electrical contracting industry is at a crossroads, my friends. Labor shortages aren't just a passing trend, they're a wake-up call. To reimagine how collectively we attract, train, and retain talent. Leaders who take proactive steps now will not only overcome today's challenges, but also position their companies as leaders in an evolving market. Remember, leadership in construction isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about illuminating the path forward. That wraps up today's episode of Hotwire. Keep leading with purpose, even, and most importantly, when the ground beneath you shifts. If today's episode sparked new ideas, share it with your team and subscribe for more insights tailored to construction leadership. Have a leadership challenge you'd like us to discuss? Drop us a message. Until next time, keep building bridges, not barriers. To learn more about the Next Academy, visit our website at nextleadershipacademy.org. Embrace your leadership journey and be next.